Hey, this is Little Debbie here, and I am here with Chef Shadiggity. Chef Shadiggity. So that is such an unusual name. I want you to explain to our listening audience right now what that name means.
Hey, it's deep. If you look me up, you'll learn it. I have a long history. Chef Shadiggity is just a short and a shady guitar dude because I've been a musician for a long time. So I'll be serving you bar foods with a long rhyme. But it doesn't matter. I had to shorten it. So I came up with Chef Shadiggity because I literally be cooking. And so I'm like, hey, good looking. I call myself a chef because I'm always trying to create some different recipes.
So you're gonna answer that question with the rhyme, huh?
No, that's just how I talk.
Well, that's how you talk. So your everyday life, you just rhyme.
People who get around me know this. Some of them get annoyed, some of them get used to it. They don't even bother people. People don't even get excited when I have conversations with them anymore. So new people be like, "Ooh, you sound like I sound like Chef Shadiggity."
Okay. So talk to me a little bit about that chef part and the Shadiggity.
Well, you know, I do a lot of cooking. You know, my mother taught me how to cook at a very young age. Oldest brother of a very mixed family, so I was very responsible for having to cook. My first cookbook was a Walt Disney cookbook, so that kind of led me into a little path, you know, as an artist, basically. And you know, here recently, in the last about 5 or 6 years, I've really found a real career as a chef. You know, cooking and making people smile by filling up their bellies. And one day, while I'm back there cooking, some of my line cooks were just saying like, "Hey, why don't you rap?" Because we always talking, we always freestyle back there while we chopping up. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I started coming up with songs while I'm cooking every day, headphones in, just, you know, whipping and coming up with the songs. And then, you know, that was a few years ago and it led me here.
So this is your premiere event here, and yeah, this is premiere. How do you feel?
I got butterflies.
Butterflies?
Yeah. But I like them.
Okay.
I like them a lot. You know, it makes me feel like I'm elevating.
So you're one of our breakout artists that we're selecting, and I want you to tell the audience out here why you think they need to listen to you.
Let me tell you why. Because I'm Chef Shadiggity. I literally chop enemies up into little pieces. You cook with my team, and I'm gonna serve you straight like fake street. I don't know. I'm gonna do what I have to do when I flow. My mouth is an auto flow. I don't never use auto tunes, and when I do, it's obviously. And obviously, you think that you're as high as me, but I'm on the moon. So you can try to be like Chef Shadiggity, and I'm gonna hit your city like a typhoon. So you better make way for the boy comes through with a great plate. It'll be hot and it may bake.
So I'm going to point something out I noticed about you. I didn't hear one B or one H in there. So what that's about?
I mean, if I fucking cuss, it's on purpose. I don't have to.
Okay. So you did that on purpose, I'm going to assume.
I mean, if I have to cuss, I will, but I don't have to. You don't have to. I'm not a gratuitous person. I just do it, you know, and plus I'm here speaking with, you know, with somebody. I didn't mean to offend you, but
I'm not offended.
It's of my language, but at the same time, I really don't give a bleep about what most people think.
I'm sure that was a well-chosen and pointed word just to show you could use it if you chose to. So I know you have a lovely person here today with you. I'm going to bring her on in. Mine. So introduce this lovely lady.
All right, this is my wife, Mrs. Shadiggity, a.k.a. Brittany. You know.
Mrs. Shadiggity. How do you feel about that, Mrs. Shadiggity?
I feel great.
She feels great.
Yeah.
And you're smiling. How do you feel tonight about your husband? You all are legally married. About your husband coming out here with his breakthrough performance.
I feel really excited, and I'm so glad that he came out because I know he has a lot of talent to show, and I know he's going to win this competition.
And it is so rare today for me to see artists, true artists, that are not married, but
that's how we get down. Yeah.
That's how we get down.
That's how we get down.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me close her out. So tonight is a special night for both of you, and it's a rarity to see both of you all. And I just want to say that I'm so glad to see you both here. Okay, we out. Little Debbie.
So we want to make sure that we give that superstar love. Dallas, make some noise. What is that superstar love?
Okay, I'm gonna let you introduce your boy?
This is BK Brooklyn Sanders right here. Look him up on social media.
Let's scoot over. I want you to spell that for pre-production. Spell it.
Oh, BK, you know, Brooklyn, you know, Black King. I got a lot of...
Spell Brooklyn for me, because people do all kinds of things now with their names.
Oh, just regular, BROKLYN.
Like Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, like New York, exactly.
So he didn't shorten anything or add anything to it. So I'm gonna have you all swap out. Come over here. So BK Brooklyn, I'm gonna ask you, what does BK stand for?
Oh, Black King.
Black King. So what makes you a Black King?
Just the way that I handle myself in everyday life. You know, I put everything into it. You know, I try to do my best. So I try to motivate our Black community to be stronger in everything that I do. So.
Okay. So I'm gonna dig a little deeper because I'm more than surface. So bear with me. So how are you trying to motivate our Black community to be better than what they are?
Well, I'm trying to motivate everybody by just giving my 100% work ethic, because I feel like in our community, I don't feel like Black men are doing as much as they should as far as putting their hands into the community. You know, some of them give half, you know, they worry about themselves more, but, you know, being selfless and, you know, being caring about others is what, you know, I'm trying to get our community to do more, because once we're stronger in that aspect, then we can move on to other areas like finances and, you know, building our kids and our schools and things like that. So
this brother is deep. So let me just dig. We're gonna take a deeper dive here. So who imprinted that in you?
My mother and my father.
And he said father.
Yeah. Even though, you know, my father isn't like my father, but he's a father figure into my life. So, you know, he showed me how to be selfless, even though, you know, something is not necessarily yours. You know, you still give it your 100%. So that's where I got my, you know, my roots from.
I like that, Black King. So let's talk a little bit about the Brooklyn part in your name.
I mean, that's just my real name, you know. It's my mother, she picked that name. I guess she knew I was destined for greatness. I guess that's a unique name. So
okay, it definitely is. And with as many places that we've been, we have actually been to Brooklyn, New York.
What?
Yes, we went to Harlem. We went to Manhattan. Yes, we did Manhattan, Staten Island, New York City, all of the boroughs. So I can tell you, Brooklyn, coming with that name, you got a lot to live up to. Yes. So I'm gonna dig and ask you to name me your favorite artist from Brooklyn.
Is Biggie from Brooklyn?
He's from New York. I think he's from Queens. Yeah, but from Brooklyn. Now you got some homework.
I'm trying to think.
I just gave you some homework.
Right, I'm gonna have to look up some good Brooklyn artists.
That's right. Now we know there's one that I just love. She's from Yonkers. That's Mary J. from Yonkers.
Mary J. Blige?
Yeah, she's from Yonkers.
I didn't even know that. That's one of my mom's favorite artists.
Tell your mom she's from Yonkers. That we went to her hometown.
Yonkers?
Or her, what they call her community. So what can the artist expect tonight from you?
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Okay, tonight, what can the artist expect from you? And look right in that camera and tell me.
Oh, they can just expect 100% support. I'm here with my boy Earl Extra Diggity, so, you know, I know what he got, and I'm just, you know, I'm gonna be giving the energy for him, you know, trying to put it up like it's a spirit bomb, you know what I'm saying? Yep.
And I know you and Earl Extra Diggity here worked on something called Chef Life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was really fun. We put some work in that night.
Yeah. We was up. We get there and
Vibe with Sauce Lotto. Sauce Lotto ain't here tonight, but shout out to your boy Jesse Sauce Lotto out there in Plano, Texas.
Yeah, Lotto.
Yo, well, she was here, man, but he has to keep his job, you know, held down. But yeah, we went in the studio. That's when I first met Brooklyn. Actually, the second time I met him, we went up in the studio and we laid that down, man. You know, featuring Charisma and Feverkin. Shout out to Charisma and Feverkin for laying down that symphony for us to simply speak you know, and I hope that we get to finally meet in person. You know, we trying to do something worldwide, so
all right,
real worldwide thing.
Well, you all have certainly broken out tonight tonight, you are our, what we call our exclusive artist that we're interviewing, and you brought BK Brooklyn here, and I see why you're working with him because he's definitely more than surface. He has some socially conscious issues that he's working on, and he wants to give back, and I love that heart.
It's all about giving back. It's always been about giving back.
Yes.
Me and Earl done had some deep conversations.
Yeah, you know, you meet people, some people you talk to and you're like, you cool. And some people you're like, wow, I'm glad I met you. You know, this is one of the dudes, I'm like, I'm glad I met this guy.
Yeah, likewise, we could vibe, we could talk about things other than just music, you know, real life stuff. You know, like my friend said, king talk. So like some people you can't talk king talk with, you just gotta keep it civil. But yeah, he's definitely one of the people I can have king talk with. So
Right.
yeah.
That's called taking a deeper dive. So we're going to be back